Good day, fellow orchid lovers. Today we're going to talk about some of the reasons why we breed and crossbreed orchids. It is, quite honestly, a painstakingly slow and delicate process, but don't be discouraged too soon. There are many good reasons to get involved. When we talk about crossbreeding orchids, the first thing that comes to my mind is the wide variety of hybrids already out there from the professional breeders, the true artists of orchid improvement. Today there is such a variety of flower sizes, shapes, colors, and aromas that it is difficult to comprehend. Orchids are a huge family in the plant kingdom. Estimates of the number of breeds vary quite a bit, depending on the source. According to a scientific paper by Robert Dressler, there were somewhere around 25,000 described species as of 2005. Other writers claim there are over 35,000 today. As for the hybrids, no one agrees on a final number, but the Royal Horticultural Society of London, which officially registers all new hybrids, says they add 5,000 new ones every year. The total number is in the hundreds of thousands, and that's to say nothing of those hybrids that, for one reason or another, have escaped registration. The crossbreeding possibilities among the orchid family flies in the face of the most common definitions of species as we understand it. Orchids can produce fertile offspring from intergenetic pairings, which is the crossing of orchids from different genera, often involving as many as 6 different genera. Having said that, not all crossings are possible within the orchid family. Some genera of orchids are known to be incompatible with one another. So if your goal is producing hybrids, you should learn all you can about what has already been done. For instance, primary hybrids, those involving only 2 natural species, offer no opportunity for novelty since they have already been tried, especially among the most popular species. Still, it may be worth the effort to repeat the process if you have some extraordinary parent plants with exceptional characteristics. The only real opportunities to create an exclusive primary hybrid are among the rarest of the species. Most people are hoping for a large, sensational hybrid with striking colors, a sophisticated aroma, and a perfect shape. In such cases, starting from pre-existing commercially available breeds is the safest option. Now, if you have pioneer blood running in your veins, and if you're still young, you might start working with today's ugly ducklings until they turn into tomorrow's beautiful swans. There has been a trend among growers for quite some time toward the production of native species with improvements in color and shape, intending to produce plants which may fetch high prices in the marketplace. Financial rewards are especially likely if the plant is awarded a prize in the highly competitive world of orchid shows. There are enthusiastic and dedicated fan clubs for certain species and genera, like the Cattleya walkeriana, the nobiliores, the Cattleya labiata, and others. The list is long and growing. Some orchids are almost completely extinct in nature, and efforts are being made to repopulate with plants produced in nurseries. In these cases, the goal is not to create the perfect form, but to restore genetic variability. It's not good enough to repopulate with plants that are not native to their areas or in places that have been environmentally damaged, or where there's risk of deforestation, or even where the orchids can be illegally harvested. It would be a foolish thing to do. One major challenge is learning and understanding the relations of dominance between the genetic characteristics of our plants, because there may be a long time between generations. Consulting with and learning from those who have done this work before is fundamental to your success. Attending orchid shows, visiting the nurseries, and talking to their owners is not only a great pleasure, it is a must for those willing to sail these waters. I have also seen some people breed these plants for sentimental reasons alone, creating plants that relate to some moment in their lives or that are emotionally associated with loved ones. There is yet one more rather unintentional way in which orchids can be pollinated. Our plants, most notably the native species, will occasionally be visited by some capable pollinator by random chance. Euglycine bees, also called orchid bees, are often to blame. In such cases, the pairings are unpredictable. Amazingly, even the bees are especially beautiful. In a home greenhouse, we will often have only one or a very few plants of the same species. Pollinators are unpredictable, but self-pollinations are very likely, much more likely than cross-pollinations. It really is unpredictable. These unplanned seeds are great for experimenting. Who knows what you might come up with in your first sowing attempts? Coming in future videos, how to pollinate the flowers and how and when to pick up the fruits. You just have to subscribe and click on that bell to keep from missing any of our next episodes. Thanks for watching.